Okay, now I need to play the song. How fit. Morning and Kalani. Stop.
Now my urge that I can't fight. It's a lot of time in one night. I can handle it. Just gotta make time for you back.
I just needed to get that out of my system, but hello everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Sunny. Right now it is 10 a.m. Indigo just opened, which is like the major bookstore here. Literally like 1 block from here. Today we're gonna go to the bookstore. If you've been on my channel, then you know that I don't have physical books because I don't buy them because we know I'm a what? Broke college student, that's right. Okay, I literally made a whole list on my phone of books that I want to try to find. It's so funny because literally some of my favorite books ever I've like never even held the physical copy of, so I want to go and find those and tell you guys which books to go read because we're in a suntatorship. Anyway, so we're gonna go now. I have my canvas tote bag. Like I said, just me and my canvas tote bag against the entire world. Let me show you guys my outfit. Actually, this whole fit is from H&M, I'm pretty sure. Let's go! Straight into the fiction section. So I tried to come here when there would be not a lot of people so that it would feel less awkward vlogging. There's actually a fair amount of people here and I don't want any of the workers to see me, but anyway, let's go to the romance section to begin. I'll tell you which books to read. Just kidding. There's a lady there, so let's start with fantasy. Obviously, the Avatar series. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize legitimately how fat these were because I read them all. Read the ebooks of all these. I didn't realize how fat this one. Oh my gosh, this many pages for what? Now to the romance section. Look at this entire shelf just filled with the Wall of Winnipeg and me. I didn't know there were the other ones getting new covers too. Kind of like the old, I don't know, something about like the old really fat paperbacks appeal to me, but this is pretty too. Dating game. Tell me why all the Tessa Bailey books are under mystery. Oh, and the Spanish Love Deception. I know that I'm not gonna like this book because it's fake dating, but I still want to read it because I got so much hype. Here she is. One of the books that's on my list is Losing Hope. I want to see if I could find that. Where's Hopeless? How do they have Maybe Someday and not the Hopeless series? Still need to read this one. Need to read Ugly Love and Regretting You actually. And Confess. Oh gosh, all the ones that I haven't read are on here. Yeah, November 9th. I really wanted to read this Pack Up the Moon since I saw Destiny, her YouTube channel. Love this book. Oh my gosh! I found it! Losing Hope. There's just one copy. Oh, why are the covers like this? Not a white man on the cover. It's so incriminating. I can't do that. Okay, so I think I'm going to grab Losing Hope and Regretting You. I don't know which one of these I'm going to start reading. I'm going to grab both of these for now. Oh my gosh, these are all the Frederick Backman books. This is literally one of my favorite books of all time. Everybody go read this. Everybody go read that. Made me so sad. I still need to read Beartown. Okay, also the song that's playing right now sounds like an Ariana Grande song. Like one of her random obscure ones that no one knows about, but I'm like the biggest Arianator, so it's like literally one of my favorite songs. Was her the sample? This song? Break Your Heart Back? Is that what it was called? Oh my gosh. Amazing book. Here's Every Summer After. I've never seen this cover before. Amazing book. But fun fact, I haven't read a single Nicholas Sparks book, but I've like loved the Nicholas Sparks movie. Favorite movies ever. Everybody tells me that I have to read this. I really do. Oh my gosh, it's thicker than I thought. Oh my gosh. Hidden in the back corner. The Portrait of a Thief. Oh my gosh, what happened to it? This looks like I took care of it. TBR. Oh my gosh. Shut up, everybody. Literally one of my favorite, oh my gosh, the romance book that got me started into romance. And all of Emily Henry's other books. I haven't read an Ellen Hildenbrand book, but I want to because Sarah from Sarah Curley raves about Ellen Hildenbrand. So, oh my gosh, literally one of my favorite books of all time ever. Verity, scariest book ever. Obviously, TBR, all of Kazuo Ishiguro's books. Shut up. This is literally one of my favorite books ever. Never held the physical copy in my hand. Why is it just shut away into the corner like this? Hello, you. And TBR, the most important section, the TJR section. One of my favorite books ever. Gonna annotate a copy for my best friend. TBR, still need to read this, I'm so sorry. One of my favorite books of the year. I've never seen this cover. Wow. They don't have Malibu Rising? Like my favorite TJR book. Amazing book. Loved this book. Go read this before the movie comes out. Or after. I need to find the Y section so I can find the book that I'm reading. Right now, I'm reading A Reaper at the Gates. I'm gonna try to go find that. Oh my gosh, I'm so zoomed in. Oh my gosh, you guys, is there financial compensation for that? Huh. Okay, first I need to find the section. This is so big, I literally can't find it. Guys, look how tall these bookshelves are. Oh my god. I think I found it. I think that sign says teen. Oh, I definitely found it. I'm literally right here. Oh my gosh, it looks like all the copies of Inheritance Games are gone. Exactly. Where is this? The movie cover. Underrated fantasy series, by the way. Obviously the most important purchase of your entire life. This duology. We're on a mission to find the Ember Quartet. So let's go find it. The Book of the Air trilogy. Exactly. This is ordered alphabetically. Gosh, everybody, look out for this in a future book rec video that I'm planning. Book series that I want to gatekeep from everybody. One of my probably most reread book series. I've never read like the physical version of these two books or even held them in my hands while they're fat. TBR. Loved. I need to finish the series actually. Also TBR. Wait, what is this book? It's so pretty. It's so pretty. Look at those beautiful Asian girls on the cover. Love that. I love seeing Asian women win. Guys, I found it. There's exactly one copy left. This is the book that I'm literally in the middle of reading. I stayed up last night to read it, even though I said I was gonna wake up early. I kept reading another chapter, and then I slept really late. These are all the books that, let me check actually if these are all the books that I need to grab. Before we go, TBR, love. Okay, so I've just sat down. There's like this table that they put in between these shelves, I think, for people to sit down and read, so I love that. I decided to start reading Losing Hope, which is the second book in like the Hopeless series. This is like not really the sequel, it's like the first book, but from the guy's point of view. I heard that it's like a completely different story, like it's not just like the same story, a different POV, like you learn like important new information in this book. Ignore the disgusting man on the cover. Like the plot is the most interesting part to me, if you know the plot twist from Hopeless, which is why I want to read this book, because I think getting it from his point of view is actually so interesting. The other books that I have here is Regretting You, if I want to start this. That man definitely saw me vlogging. Guys, I think I'm just getting to the part of the book that lines up with like the first meeting between the two of them in the first book. I'm so excited. This is like really good so far, I have to say. I like it better than the first book. It's almost noon now. I've been here for like 2 hours mooching off these books. This far into Losing Hope. The book is officially like lining up with all the events from Hopeless, and I think knowing what you know about Hopeless makes Dean like way like less, I don't know, less problematic, like cringy to read about. So I'm literally about to finish this book, but you know, this is like probably the most important scene in this entire book. Okay, if you know, you know. This is the scene that lines up with like the very opening scene in Hopeless. As you can tell, I finished Losing Hope. I couldn't say anything because there were people around and I got embarrassed. I was literally like tearing up at the end of it. I couldn't cry, but guys, it was really good. Obviously, I'll talk about it more in my wrap-up. Guys, look at this big reading display. I feel like Jack Edwards would read all of these books and give us his thoughts about it. Okay, so I just made it. Really tilted. Anyway, I just got back home. I feel like normally this is when people would do like a haul or something about the books that they got, but I was listening to SZA, but it's 2:35 now. I went at like 10 a.m. so I was there for like over 4 hours, and I literally just sat down. After browsing the shelves, I feel like the workers all like were like, oh, this girl's really like gonna sit down and finish an entire book, and that's exactly what I did. I finished Losing Hope, and I really enjoyed it. I'm so sorry. People were like going back and forth and like, oh my gosh, I just felt so awkward. I think I would have felt less awkward if I had someone else there with me, but this is a character building experience. Where I am right now, there's like that bookstore and there's like a beautiful park as well, like across the street. This is really me in my natural habitat. Like it would be so dangerous if I lived here. I would get literally nothing done because all I would want to do is go to the bookstore, read books, go to the park, read books. Maybe it's a good thing that I don't live here then. Anyway, I feel like now I need to read All Your Perfects and then Finding Cinderella, because that novella connects those two books and I heard that it's like actually really cool. I don't know what to read first actually, so if you guys know, what should I read first? Finding Cinderella or All Your Perfects? That's gonna be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already and follow me on my socials. They're all linked in the description. And I'm so hungry, but I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!